Hey guys, YouTube 100 here. Now here's my review of the 1999 Royal Rumble. Oh my god. This could quite possibly be the worst Royal Rumble, both the show overall and the Royal Rumble match itself, of all time. Seriously, this just straight up sucked, alright? I mean, seriously, I mean, you had 4 undercard matches that were all straight up bad. And, yeah. Then you had a awful, horrible Royal Rumble match, alright? Worse than the 1988 Rumble, worse than the 1995 Royal Rumble. It straight up sucked, alright? But I'll get to that I'll get to that later, alright? Alright, so yeah. We just get right into this thing. First match of the night was the Road Dogg versus the Big Boss Man. This sucked. This was horrible, right? I mean, seriously, I mean, I can't even talk about anything that happened here, because, like, pretty much nothing happened here, alright? Pretty much, the Big Boss Man just totally dominated this entire match, alright? Every time the Road Dogg tried to make a comeback, the Big Boss Man was able to fight him off and just get the upper hand again, yeah? Then, at one point, the Road Dogg bit the Big Boss Man in the nose, and then at the end he tried to make a good comeback, but then, as he was charging at the Big Boss Man hit a sidewalk slam on the Road Dogg and won. So, yeah, I mean, it was a horrible opener. It might possibly be the worst Royal Rumble opener ever, alright? Give that only about a 1.5 stars. Then next up was the Intercontinental Championship match. Ken Shamrock defending against Billy Gunn. This was okay to not very good. Alright, I mean, this really wasn't that great either. I mean, yeah, Ken Shamrock was targeting Billy Gunn's ankles because he injured and hurt them, like, the past Monday, the past Raw before the show, yeah. So yeah, Ken Shamrock was targeting Billy Gunn's ankles, yeah. Yeah, they were brawling on the outside of the ring. And, yeah, Ken Shamrock, like, threw Billy Gunn into the timekeeper's area or something, yeah. And then at the end of this match, Billy Gunn tried a high-flying move on Ken Shamrock, but Ken Shamrock moved and Billy Gunn came down on his ankles and he hurt one of his ankle, and then Billy Gunn got in a ankle lock by Ken Shamrock. Ken Shamrock took advantage of the hurt ankle and Billy Gunn just tapped out. And Ken Shamrock won. So yeah, I give that about 2.25. And then next we got the European Championship match, X-Pac defending against Gangrel. Really? This match only lasted like 6 minutes. It was really, really horrible, I mean, really. Yeah, and then, yeah, pretty much just like back and forth between the two. And then at one point, X-Pac got the Bronco Buster on Gangrel. Yeah, at the end, X-Pac hit an X Factor, I think, on Gangrel and pinned him. So, wait, there's something I skipped over, sorry. Yeah, at one point, I don't know which one of them was attempting to pin, but yeah, one of them were in a pin, and then the referee was counting 1, 2, and it looked like he did hit 3 just as they broke up. So yeah, yeah, it could be possible that one of them was screwed over here. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, as I said, X-Pac got an X Factor, I think, on Gangrel, and then he pinned Gangrel and retained his title. So yeah, not really good. I give that a star and 3/4. And then next up was a strap match for the Women's Championship. Sable defending against Luna Vachon. Good lord, this sucked ass. Alright? I mean, yeah, Sable was competing with a back injury in this match, yeah. And plus this only lasted like 4 or 5 minutes. Yeah. And the object of this match was to touch all 4 corners of the ring in success. Yes, yeah, it was kind of similar to the Texas Bull Rope match, yeah. And, yeah. At the end, Sable was was being choked by the strap by Luna, and she was carrying Sable behind her back or something, and she was walking around touching the 4 corners of the ring, and then Sable was also touching them as Luna was walking by. It was kind of similar to Batista and JBL's Texas Bull Rope match on SmackDown 2005, yeah. And then, you know, as they were heading to the 4th corner, Sable was trying to stop Luna or something, and then Shane got up on the ring apron or something, like distracting the referee. And Luna was about to touch, but then Tori, he then just punched her or something, and then struck her down. Yeah, and then that allowed Sable to touch the final turnbuckle and win. So yeah, really sucked. I give that like 3/4 of a star. Yeah. But then, and as this horrible show moves on, there is actually a saving grace on here. An I Quit match for the WWF Championship between Mankind and The Rock. This match was awesome. Yeah, this is probably one of the best matches of 1999, which I really am not sure what that's saying, because yeah, there wasn't really that many great matches in 1999, to be honest. But yeah, the match started out with like Mankind was beating up The Rock, and then he was nailing him with the microphone a few times, yeah. And yeah, Mankind asked The Rock if he quits, and The Rock, he didn't quit. And yeah, they were brawling on the outside of the ring, and then The Rock looked like he rang the ring bell on Mankind's head a couple of times. Yep. And then The Rock tried to give Mankind a rock bottom on the announce table, but it gave out before The Rock could do the rock bottom. It was similar to what happened last year in his match with CM Punk. Yeah. Yeah. And they were brawling like in the crowd and around the arena a whole lot. Yeah. At one point, when The Rock hit a big DDT on Mankind on the concrete floor. And Mankind didn't quit, though. Then The Rock grabbed a ladder. He was going to hit Mankind with it, but Mankind knocked The Rock down. And the ladder just fell on top of The Rock. And Mankind was going to drop an elbow on The Rock while the ladder was still on top of The Rock, but The Rock moved away from under the ladder, and Mankind just hit the ladder alone. Yep. Then The Rock and Mankind were climbing up the ladder onto a ledge of where the guardrail is for the crowd that was sitting higher, the portion of the crowd that was sitting higher up. Yeah. And they were trying to knock each other off. Yeah. But then, yeah, as Mankind was about to knock The Rock off, The Rock gave Mankind a low blow, and then Mankind just fell down onto, like, the electrical circuit stuff. And, yeah, there was a short circuit, and then, yeah, the lights went out for, like, a few seconds, yeah, and then came back on. And yeah, Mankind still didn't quit, yeah. Then they came back to the ring, and then The Rock handcuffed Mankind. I mean, yeah, and then, yeah, he was just continuing to beat Mankind up. Mankind still wouldn't quit, and then Mankind, he couldn't use his hands, but he used his legs, and he was able to kick The Rock around, yeah. But then The Rock then got the upper hand of Mankind again, and then he gave Mankind the corporate elbow with a chair on top of him, yeah. And then The Rock just continued to nail Mankind with the chair several times right to his head. Yeah. Yeah, and then they finally were in the aisleway, and then The Rock just gave Mankind a huge blow, and then Mankind just fell to the ground face down, unconscious, yeah. And then, yeah, The Rock said that he'd make Mankind say that he quits, and then he stuck the microphone down, and yeah. Then, yeah, we know what happened here. The Rock just used like a pre-recorded clip of Mankind saying I quit and just played over the speaker system. Yeah, he didn't really say I quit, yeah. And then The Rock won the match and became the WWF champion. So yeah, really awesome match right there. 4 stars. But then after this, we just go right back down the tubes. We go to the Royal Rumble match. Before I start talking about this, I just want to say just some stuff about it real quick. First of all, it was straight up bad. Alright? I mean, really, look who is in this Royal Rumble match, alright? Look at all 30 participants in this Rumble, and you try to find, like, a group of people, like at least 5 people in here, that actually, you'd believe, had a chance of winning this thing. I mean, seriously? I mean, only people that I could really believe winning this Royal Rumble are probably Stone Cold and Kane. Alright? Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, it was just really a bad choice of people to put in this Royal Rumble, alright? I mean, it's just like a bunch of mid-carders, members of tag teams, or just, yeah, people that you're not even gonna really give a chance of even winning. So, yeah. And also, there are way too many spots in this Royal Rumble where there's someone left in the ring by themselves, alright? That happens way too much in this match, alright? Alright, so let me get talking about the Royal Rumble, alright? So the first 2 to start it off were Stone Cold and Vince McMahon. And yeah, in this match, Vince McMahon put a $100,000 bounty on Stone Cold's head that he'd give to the man who could eliminate Stone Cold in this match, yeah. And Stone Cold was basically just beating down Vince McMahon until the next entrant came in, and then entrant number 3 was Golga, of all people. What's he doing in this match? Seriously? Yeah, and then, yeah, he got eliminated really quickly in, like, basically just 20 seconds or something, yeah. Then Vince McMahon tried to escape. He tried to run off into the crowd, but Stone Cold followed him. And then they went to the concession area, and then Vince McMahon basically just led Stone Cold into his trap in the women's restroom where the other members of the corporation and beat him down, yeah. And then the next entrant, Droz, was then entered, but yeah, he was just alone in the ring. Yeah, there was nobody there until the next entrant came, which was Edge, and this was Edge's first Royal Rumble. Yeah. Then they went at it. Yeah, and then yeah, Gillberg then came in. He was also eliminated really quickly, basically like 10 seconds. Yeah, and then yeah, we saw then the corporation left the restroom, and Stone Cold was just down and out. Yeah. And then Stone Cold was then loaded onto a stretcher and into an ambulance and was taken to the hospital, yeah. Then other people started coming in. Steve Blackman, Dan Severn, Tiger Ali Singh, the Blue Meanie. God, I mean, are you seeing what... I mean, do you understand what I'm talking about here? I mean, people like Golga, Gillberg, Tiger Ali Singh, the Blue Meanie. what are they doing in the Royal Rumble match? I mean, seriously, who's gonna believe they're gonna win? Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Then the next entrant was supposed to be, I think it was Headbanger Mosh. Yeah, but then, yeah, Mabel took him out in the backstage area when it was his time, and then Mabel took his place in the Rumble. Yeah, and then Mabel just cleared the ring. He eliminated, well, he didn't really clear the ring, but he was eliminating a lot of people in there. He eliminated Dan Severn, Steve Blackman, and yeah, and then Tiger Ali Singh and the Blue Meanie, yeah. Then the next entrant was the Road Dogg. He came in, and then he eliminated Edge. Then Mabel and the Road Dogg went at it. Then the lights went out, and then the Undertaker's gongs came on. Then lights came back on, and then we saw the APA and Midian, and they eliminated Mabel. And then Undertaker and Paul Bearer walked out, and yeah, they chose Mabel as sacrifice for the Ministry of Darkness. And then, yeah, the APA and Midian then just continued to beat Mabel to the back, yeah. And then Road Dogg was left in the ring alone. Then the next entrant was Gangrel, and Road Dogg basically eliminated him in like no more than 30 seconds. So, yeah, Road Dogg was left alone in the ring twice here. Yeah. And then, yeah, other people started to come in. Kurrgan and Al Snow came in. As Road Dogg and Al Snow were teaming up to try to eliminate Kurrgan, Road Dogg then turned on Al Snow and eliminated him. Yeah, and then Goldust came in. Yeah, not the Goldust, just Goldust. Yeah. Then the Godfather came in. Yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah, the next entrant was Kane. He came in, and then he eliminated Kurrgan, Road Dogg, Goldust, and the Godfather. Yeah. And then, yeah, Kane was in the ring alone. And then some asylum orderlies or whatever, they came to the ring, tried to apprehend Kane. Kane took them out, and then Kane eliminated himself from the Royal Rumble and went after them. So yeah, the ring was empty again. And then the next entrant was Ken Shamrock, and then this was when Vince McMahon came back to the ring. But yeah, he just went over to the broadcast table. He didn't continue in the match, yeah. So Ken Shamrock is left in the ring alone till the next entrant came out, which was, out of all people, Billy Gunn. Yeah, so they were basically just continuing what happened in their match. Yeah, Billy Gunn had a sling around his ankle from what happened earlier on in the match. Yeah, and then Ken Shamrock was basically just continuing to take advantage of Billy Gunn's injured ankle. Yeah, and then other people started to come in, and Test came in, yeah. And then we saw Undertaker, APA, and Midian throw Mabel into a hearse, yeah. And then Stone Cold came back driving an ambulance. Yeah, and then Stone Cold came back to the ring. He tried to go after Vince McMahon, yeah, but Ken Shamrock beat him up before he could get to Vince McMahon, yeah. And then, yeah, other people started to come in. The Big Boss Man, Triple H, Val Venis. Yes, yeah, and then Stone Cold eliminated both Ken Shamrock and Billy Gunn. Yeah, and then, yeah, X-Pac came in, and then, yeah, Stone Cold basically eliminated a lot of people after this. He eliminated Test, and then, yeah, X-Pac got eliminated by the Big Boss Man, yeah. Then the final 5 entrants came in. Mark Henry, this was when he had the sexual chocolate gimmick, yeah. Then Jeff Jarrett, D'Lo Brown, Owen Hart, and Chyna. Chyna was the first ever woman to compete, and she remained the only one for like the next 11 years. Yeah, and yeah, Chyna eliminated Mark Henry, which was kind of surprising, yeah. And then right after that, Stone Cold eliminated Chyna, and right after that, Triple H went after Stone Cold. Well, yeah. And then, yeah, at one point, Triple H tried to eliminate Stone Cold, but then Val Venis took out got Triple H away, and he tried to eliminate him, because, yeah, they were going for the $100,000 bounty. Yeah, then Triple H just then eliminated Val Venis. And then Stone Cold gave Triple H the Stunner and eliminated him. Yeah. And then it came down to like the final four in the ring. Vince McMahon was still on the commentary desk, yeah. And then Stone Cold eliminated Owen Hart, and then as like D'Lo Brown and Big Boss Man were trying to team up on Stone Cold or something, when D'Lo Brown got the lowdown or whatever it was called on Stone Cold, as he was celebrating, the Big Boss Man eliminated him. And then Stone Cold eliminated the Big Boss Man. Then it was down to Vince McMahon and Stone Cold. And yeah, basically Stone Cold was just toying with Vince McMahon after this. Yeah, he nailed him with the chair, and then when he got back in the ring, he was just screwing around. And then The Rock then came out. It was like taunting Stone Cold. And then The Rock got on the ring apron, and then Stone Cold beat him up, and then that allowed Vince McMahon to eliminate Stone Cold. So yeah, Vince McMahon wins the Royal Rumble. Oh god, that was just straight up stupid. But yeah, the Royal Rumble that year, it was just so bad. I give the Royal Rumble match only about 2 stars. Yeah, overall the show, I give it like a 4 out of 10. Yeah, I mean, it was straight up horrible. I mean, yeah, aside from the Rock and Mankind the I Quit match, the show overall is just straight up bad. Yeah, like I said, this could quite possibly be the worst Royal Rumble of all time. So, yeah. Yeah, show just sucked, alright. So, yeah, that does it for my review of the 1999 Royal Rumble. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.